Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play The Sims 4 with Jimmy Schwartz. So in the last session, Jimmy went on a date, his first date with Hadley Painter, and I'd say it was a relative success. He had a great time, they hit it off well, and he ended up with a little reward at the end of the day. And there's a knock at the door. Ah, speaking of the devil, it's Hadley Painter. Sorry dear, Jimmy's fast asleep, and therefore didn't hear your knock, and therefore won't be springing out of bed. He did have a late night, as did you. So why aren't you in bed? Maybe Jimmy just likes his sleep. Okay, gets up in a fine mood. After last night I would have thought it would have been ecstatic, but there you go. And the usual morning ritual begins. Toilet, shower, and a spot of breakfast. Anyway, here is the sort of champagne bucket that we got last night. It enables an aura. I think it'll be a flirty aura if we activate it and move into its vicinity. And as you can see here, the fridge still emanating a green smoke effect. There's nothing in it, so I don't know what's happening here, if this is a glitch. Maybe I should just get rid of it. Buy a new fridge, sell it and buy a new one at a loss. Don't want to have to do that. If any of you guys have an idea of what's going on here, or experience something similar now to sort this issue out, then let me know. But yeah, we cleaned the bad food out, but yet we're still getting that sort of that green hue emanating from the top of the fridge there. Just a little bit off-putting. Anyway, speaking of the fridge, let's have some breakfast. So it's a brunch really, and BLT is available. Bacon, lettuce and tomato sandwich for a late breakfast. Early lunch, circa brunch. BLT is available because we have leveled up our cooking skill. We need to get 2 more friends to complete the aspiration level. Looking at our friends, we can see that we have Mitchell, we have Mortimer, of course Hadley as well, but we do have some more people that we have met, and I think perhaps Dina Caliente might be next on the list. She seems like a character that Jimmy would like to get to know better, and a few more that we've met along the way, so I'm sure Jimmy in due course will be meeting up with those and getting to know them a little bit better. We know he likes to chat. And there's another knock at the door. It's Mortimer Goff, looking rather dapper in a shirt and tie. Of course, this is a well-known issue in The Sims 4. People tend to knock at your door, I'd say, far too often. It's nice to have neighbours come round and see you, but not every half an hour. So Jimmy tucking into his sandwich, but we have a bit of time before work. We're not starting work until 5 o'clock today, so we'll invite him in. Why not? And then we'll get back to our BLT. Kind of amusing. We level up our cooking skill, we get better at cooking, and to showcase our cooking talent, we make a sandwich. Hardly showcasing your increased cooking talent, but anyway. Jimmy fancied a BLT, and he's having a BLT. So we're going to compliment Mortimer's outfit, because, as I said, he is looking rather dapper. And speaking of outfits, we can have multiple outfits for every day, for formal and things like that. And Jimmy has been wearing this same attire now for a few days. I think in the upcoming parts we will get him to perhaps deck himself out in some more threads. Maybe even get him going out on a night out in his formal wear or his party wear, just to mix it up a bit, you know, showcase his wardrobe to his friends. So, 2 friends chatting over lunch. Mortimer, I'm hoping he's not too hungry because we haven't offered to make him anything to eat.
Sinabara.
We'll just chinwag for a bit.
Genuix Flan. Sabi. Domoda.
Right in his day. Bit of gossip. The usual sort of thing.
Oh, Vadish.
Alright, so we want to perform a comedy routine here. We also want to be in a flirty mood. And we want to hug somebody. The romantic hug? I don't think Mortimer qualifies as such.
Prop Vampe. Who's like Jeff now? Broogie Pay.
I'm sure we'll get to it by the time the day ends. And Jimmy, once again, putting on the music. We know how he seems to like listening to the music. Just turn it down a touch so that we can talk over it. Don't want it drowning out our conversations. As we now joke about politicians.
Blah 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 blah. Storm a flame.
always good for a laugh, joking about those damn politicians, isn't it?
Sepsito. Simse Chorib. Clevertate, Demiscos, Squaz.
Unless your name was Mikey Jones, of course, who was a famous politician in a different city. And look who's returned. Hadley Pater. Oh dear. Not content to visit us once, coming back again. She just can't get enough of this guy.
Sambo yelps?
Yapispar.
Webanabe.
And, sorry, Mortimer, but we have a pre-arranged meeting here with Hadley. Thanks for coming over, but we really must ask you to leave. Do apologise. But I'll speak to you later. Look at him, he's heartbroken. I've got to leave? But I've just got here. I was hoping you'd make me a BLT. Okay, bye. Sorry. Right. So, Hadley, Jimmy wants to be flirty and wants to hug somebody, and seeing as you're here, I suggest that this is good timing. Has to be girlfriend, not quite. We'll start out nice and low level, compliment her appearance, and then we'll enable the flirty aura of the champagne bucket to get things into the swing, and then we'll take it from there. Care to pull yourself away from my computer, please? I'm trying to compliment you here.
Flish? Hando.
She changes the conversation to food. A woman after my own heart, I must admit. Come on, Jimmy. Enable that aura. You want to be flirty, and all you need to do is go next to this champagne bucket, and voila, you will feel flirty. Is she excited because of my conversation, or because she's playing the computer? It's very rude. You come to my house, and then I try to engage in conversation, and you are glued to a computer screen. Woo! Look at that! We walk next to the champagne bucket, and all of a sudden we want to go woohooing with somebody. What a lethal contraption. Well, what Jimmy wants, Jimmy usually gets. Moving in for the kill. So, Hadley, I really now must insist you turn that dastardly machine off, because I've got some moves to make.
Zorpal Pons, Galaboo.
Sistune Turib. Piffatau. Avenue Smishy. Broogie.
Just wanna do something before jumping into the pit. Although she is starting things off with the old blowing of a kiss. There, we'll just go for it. We'll just go for it. Swoop on in there, Jimmy. No messing about.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and look at that. They're fist pumping. They're stoked about it. It's a pity we don't have a romantic setting on this radio. Have you seen this? Seems to be a bit of a glitch there. Some sort of code for a radio channel. I wonder if it's to do with the mods that I have installed. If anybody else had a similar issue and want to let me know about that as well, how to fix that, leave a comment. Anyway, it's the first woohoo for Jimmy, and I have a feeling it won't be the last. Just call it a hunch.
The wrong game. Wagga. Oh, wagga.
And he's in a happy mood. Who wouldn't be? As he springs out of bed and whoosh, look at that, he confidently and ecstatically swishes the bedclothes up as if to say, that was glorious, and he's bouncing off. Oh, he loved it. Now, we are going to work very shortly, so we better practice a routine. As we once again walk past the flirty aura, we better turn that off. Yeah, practice a bit of a routine and then we'll head to work. And I have to say, what better way to turbocharge you up for a day at work than a bit of woohoo? Hey? As we level up comedy. Level 4 comedy, we can now joke about fashion. Starting with, of course, ourselves and those bloody bunny slippers. If you can't make fun of yourself, who can you make fun of, eh? Right, before going to work, let's go sit down, watch some TV, chill out, and then we'll be off. Some sort of kung fu is on here. Mortal Kombat. Oh God, seriously? We're trying to watch TV here. They just can't keep their hands or eyes off each other. Just watch TV. Just watch it normally. No need to smother each other. As we have two linked love hearts here, which means that these two are now classed as soulmates. Things really have moved up a notch, haven't they?
Trangela shops him?
We'll never get her off our bloody doorstep from now on. Morning, noon and night there'll be a knock at the door as Hadley Painter comes round to try and jump into Jimmy's bed, I imagine. Right, see you, Hadley. Help yourself to my house. I'm off to work. Bye. He doesn't go in a inspired mood. He goes in a happy mood. But well, happy's better than nothing. Right. This is the first day of our new role, and we are going to schmooze with the celebrities. It's our first day at level 2 of the career, and we want to try and get into that inner circle, make a name for ourselves. Speaking of which, a rowdy crowd. Jimmy knew it wasn't a great idea to start his comedy set so late. The crowd is getting rowdy, and he's losing control fast. He can either yell to get their attention or give it up and shut down. Well, any excuse to pull out of work is a good excuse for Jimmy. And that doesn't work out so well. We lose some reputation. Oh dear. Never mind. But we do return home confident. Must have had a good time with those celebrity schmoozing. As we now take a look at the job performance to see what happened at work today. It's actually decreased. Oh God. Well, I suppose there's no surprise there. Jimmy, not known for his hard-working outlook on life, but I'm sure he will pull his finger out eventually. And it is 11 o'clock at night. Normal night before work, you would say 11 o'clock, time for bed. But no, we're not working until tomorrow at 5, so we have time. We have time for some fun, so we're going to grab a bite to eat, brew ourselves a coffee to give us a bit of extra energy burst, and then we are going to go to the nightclub. We don't have to be up early, so we're going to enjoy what the nightlife has to offer. So, join me in a second once we have completed feeding our face. Alright, that took a little bit longer than I anticipated, and time is quickly ticking away here. So let's get ourselves over to the nightclub. Now there's no nightclub here, so we're going to have to switch over to Willow Creek, head over to the Movers and... not the Movers and Shakers, what is it called here? The Blue Velvet. Ooh. Blue Velvet. I like it. And I'm sure Jimmy will like it as well. Of course, not going with Hadley. We're not taking anybody with us. They would have more than likely been in bed, so we're going to meet some new people here. A Hadley-free night. And there's our first victim. Oh, look at this. Summer holiday, what a name. We're all going on a summer holiday. Brings a whole new meaning to that line, doesn't it?
In a boosh.
Strange choice of music here. Got a few nodders, a few movers and shakers. And Jimmy, Jimmy off following summer holiday. Does he have a new
Zozo.
victim, quote unquote, in mind?
Flows it.
Bobby Canella.
Bushlet of me.
What the hell's he? What the hell's your problem, pal? Gavin Richards. Slightly putting Jimmy off his stride there. Was about to move in and talk with Summer Holiday and he got insulted. But, not the kind of guy to let things get him down. We'll pleasantly say hello to the guy next to him and then stand behind Summer, loiter a bit, and then go in for the old friendly introduction. Why not, eh? Completely ignoring the woman sat next to him. Very rude. Talking over her, in fact. Look at her staring into space.
Sminchy da.
Okay. Let's now start to work on those jobs. Proposing a crazy scheme. Complimenting her outfit. Flattering. Oh, it's all coming out now. Oh, yes.
Shabini. Elba Shurza. Marbu. Wisp. Chibwa. Yips. Panaru. Baloof. Funiata, huh? Funiata.
And I'd say it's working.
Chob. Loggett.
Oh, Zombo.
Flattery is certainly working a charm.
Kabuni.
And she's outgoing, as are we. And oh, that's a good start. That is a good start, because we don't want to be hooking up with somebody miserable, do we? And I know those of you are probably crying out there, but what about Hadley? What about Hadley? And, Jimmy likes to enjoy himself. Why tie yourself down with one bit of fun when you can have more? And now he's showing off muscles now. Ramping it up a notch.
Yibs, Tombra. Subawib.
Although I don't know what muscles he's showing off, because he's not the kind of guy that likes to work out, so...
Luna.
Oh, a bit of reciprocation here.
Oh, Laba.
Krez Frong Vorb.
Oh,
Kuzip.
that didn't go quite so well, that conversation.
Hogra.
Okay, we're energized, and she is active. That's not a good sign, because Jimmy's certainly not active. You could have guessed that, though, from the fact that she was doing push-ups outside before coming in, so, yeah, outgoing and active. Suppose it's better than having a sloth or a slouch.
Benarb. Il Scarbish. Cesare. Bouchard.
Quafika Bimo. Chilu. Chelner. Gungane.
Golargastumse. Yef.
Shwaybe.
Flicks.
Shwaybe.
Yabano Darza. Good choice.
Susul.
Quafika Bimo. Chilu. Chelner.
Ulog.
Gungane.
Storm of Flame.
Lamena. Jasapa. Quinarb. Merve's Drober.
And it looks like Summer Holiday is out of there. Oh, that's a shame. And with that, I suppose it's a cue for us to hit the road as well. It's 4 o'clock. Oh my God, Marilyn Henley, look at her. She is on a mission. Somebody is going to feel the back end of her hand by the looks of it. She stormed in there like she had a bone to pick with somebody. But Jimmy is off, happy as Larry. Whoever Larry is, he's as happy as he is, as he's building up another friendship with Summer Holiday. It's a long walk home. It's a different town. See you on the other side, Jimmy. We're back. Home, sweet home. Well, another day flies on by. Unsuccessful at work? Nothing new there. Rather successful in the old conversation, getting to know people front. Nothing new there either. So, summer holiday. Single, outgoing and active. Certainly a good start. We'll see what happens next time as we progress forward with Jimmy Schwartz. See you soon.